Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Let's Play Battlefleet Gothic Armada. So the Tau beta finally came out recently, and we did a video on that covering the Tau and how they do stuff and how they play, but we never actually really covered the Space Marines, which were released about 2 months ago and aren't in beta at all anymore. They were actually a faction in the game. And a number of people said, well, you know, you've done the Tau, can you do the Space Marines? And yeah, you know what, that's probably a good idea. So let's have a look at how the Space Marines function. So to do that, we're just going to go custom game, that way we can pick exactly the circumstances and then pick the Space Marines. Space Marines, ships very resilient to insubordination. In fact, I don't think they actually break morale at all. I don't think they can. I think they are like, yeah, they just never break, which is great. They also have very strong assault actions. Yeah, they've got really high troop value and highly powered favors. That said, their favors are 1 per fleet, not, yeah, you can upgrade any ship in the fleet to whatever you want. It's literally 1 per fleet. So you've got 4 favors, you can only have 1 of each. They're expensive ships, not very efficient at long range, and no defensive fighters. They do have some defensive fighters, which is a special ability, rather than actually being like a normal ship thing, but you need to unlock them as a special ability, otherwise they don't actually have any fighters, like it says. So we're going to dive in, pick them, and we're going to switch our chapter. So for those of you who don't know the Warhammer 40k lore, Space Marines are basically genetically enhanced super warriors. Like, they're really, really tough. Like, each Space Marine is easily worth several hundred other troops. Probably more than that, if we're completely honest. But in a straight-up fight, probably like 100 guardsmen versus 1 Space Marine seems a fair amount. So, let's go, okay. We're playing hard. We're up to level 5 of this fleet currently. Let's set up a 800-point battle and make it nice and big. And we'll do a cruiser clash versus... Ooh, Imperials. Yeah, why not? So, versus Imperials. Imperials are also quite close range, so this is going to be a very close range fight. But, eh. Now, since I'm level 5, I haven't unlocked any of the battle cruisers or battleships yet, which is kind of annoying. I was trying to level so that I could show you those. But I only managed to level up to level 5, and I was like, yeah, this is taking way too long to level up. So, we're going to dump in with our cruisers and below. So, cruisers are the strike cruiser. And then light cruisers, you've got some vanguards. And basically, the way that the Space Marines work, they have a very limited pool of ships to pick from, but their pool contains several different variants. So I believe there are about 3 different variants of the Vanguard, and there are a few different variants of strike cruisers. So we've got Mark II strike cruisers all across the board here. The Mark I, I believe, has ordnance launch base. The Mark II has torpedo launchers. And torpedo launchers are pretty damn awesome. Then we've got the light cruisers down here. You see the Mark III has Thunderhawks, and the Mark II has Thunderhawks and also torpedoes. What's the difference here? You have a bombardment cannon, you only have macro batteries. So yeah, the trade-off is if you don't have torpedoes, you get a bombardment cannon on the front. Bombardment cannons are something that the Space Marines only get. No other faction gets a bombardment cannon. It's pretty damn awesome. It certainly wasn't the tabletop version of the game. It basically always does damage on a 4+, which in terms of the game itself, I think means it has the same rules as a lance, which means it has a 75% chance of penetrating armor all the time, regardless of what your armor is, just like a lance weapon. In addition, it does, I think anytime it does a crit, it automatically does critical damage as well, or something. But yeah, we also then got a load of escort ships, and the escort ships are, you know, not bad. I mean, this one for sure here has Prow Lance and a light double macro turret. This one has a light double macro turret ×2. This one just has a light macro turret and some torpedoes. Now, the reason torpedoes are quite amazing in the Astartes, the Astartes being the Space Marines, is you can actually get an upgrade, which is called Boarding Torpedo. It makes them ever so slightly homing, because there are people in the torpedoes steering them. I did a steering action. I realize you can't see that because I don't have a webcam. But yeah, at the same time, it is absolutely amazing because Astartes specialize so much in boarding actions. So I really, really like that, which is why all of these are Mark IIs with the torpedo launchers, rather than going for any of the Mark 1s and Mark 3s, I believe have more firepower. So we're going to just dump in every single one of our cruisers, dump in some of the light cruisers. We do actually have more light cruisers. Unfortunately, however, they're damaged, and I didn't repair them for this battle. Whoopsie! I will also grab 2 Gladii. Gladii? Gladiuses? Gladii. Sure. Now, the strike cruiser has this upgrade, which is Chief Librarian. This is unique. This favor can only be fitted once per fleet. As I said, Space Marines can only take 1 favor for each fleet, and you've got 4 favors, so you can only take them 4 times. The Chief Librarian one means that you can force an enemy ship within range every 3 minutes, I think the cooldown is, to make a morale check, and if they fail it, they get a mutiny, just as if they tried to jump out and their leader had been executed. And that's pretty useful. It's a nice debuff, but it depends on the enemy morale. So, Space Marine is good at close range. Very good in terms of boarding. So you want an enemy who's terrible at boarding. And also, that ability right there is great against enemies with low morale. Also, they have pretty ships. Okay, so the way we're going to play this is we're probably just going to sit back, spam torpedoes, because, hey, boarding torpedoes. Which home? Pretty damn good. So let us set up you here. You here. Now, the reason that this strike cruiser is coming off to the side is that this strike cruiser doesn't actually have boarding torpedoes yet. I haven't got the upgrade for it, so you can be on the side. You can be over here. You do have boarding torpedoes, which is excellent. And then you can go here. And you can go here. Now, what we're going to do is, because to use a boarding torpedo, you need to click an enemy ship, because it needs to lock on. So what we're going to do is use these as advanced scouts. Run them forwards, try and get in these gas clouds, and then use their ability to detect things to find an enemy to lock onto. You're also going to fill a similar role, because you do not have torpedoes. You're actually a much more fighty type ship. So let's set you up to do boarding whenever possible. You're going to be number 3. Boarding whenever possible. Also launch those. Boarding whenever possible. Boarding whenever possible. And also, here we go, Stormhawk Squadron. Basically, fighters. It's an ability. So set you up as 1. Set you up as 2. Set you up as 4. Stormhawk whenever possible. Boarding whenever possible. And you are good to go. Right. So we're going to send you up here. I'm going to send you up here. I'm going to send you to about there. Okay, that seems good to me.
Astartes vessel ready.
Okay. Let's get everyone pointing over in this direction. I'm going to unleash some torpedoes.
Show us the enemy.
Oh, yep, you can't do that because you are going to get murdered.
Space Marines ready. I am listening.
Right.
Ready for battle.
Go back to regular speed. You should be able to dodge those torpedoes nicely. Maybe.
Halt advance.
Halt. And continue on. There we go. It would kind of be awkward if we hit our own ship with friendly fire and destroyed it off the bat. We also have auger arrays, which I always forget to use as much as I really should. Spam that one up there. Do you got any more auger arrays?
Suspending tactical cogitators.
Right, so Imperials at the lower end, certainly, and in general, actually, lack ordnance. So they lack fighters that can shoot down our boarding torpedoes, and, of course, our Thunderhawks, which are the only type of... Ooh.
Beginning tactical assessment.
Someone blew up in the asteroid field? That was very early on.
Space Marines ready.
Where do I have... There we go. So here you can see a Thunderhawk. Thunderhawks are sent from blah, 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 blah. They are basically boarding ships. They're also really good, so they actually have interception resistance, etc., blah, blah, blah. But they're not fighters. You can actually get an upgrade that allows you to have Thunderhawk gunships, which counts bombers, but
Suspending tactical
they're actually all going to miss. Might hit with this one. No. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste.
Show us the enemy.
Right, let's get everyone pointing over here.
Ready.
Repositioning.
What we found? Firestorm, not worth the boarding action.
Enemy in sight.
Tyrant class cruiser,
Suspending tactical cogitators.
worth a boarding action. What are we going to do? Take down the engine? Yeah, seems
Ready
reasonable.
for battle. Only in death does duty end.
Oh, you only have normal torpedoes, so... There we go. Fire the torpedoes. Fire the homing torpedoes. Fire the homing torpedoes. Fire the homing torpedoes. And yeah, you probably want to move out of the way.
Marines ready. Suspending tactical cogitators.
Oh, are you turning towards fighting my Gladius rather than going into the cloud? Yes, you are. Which is actually really good, because if they go into the cloud, I might lose the track on them, and I don't want to lose the lock. Right, here come the torpedoes. What have we got up here? Gothic-class cruiser and a Mars-class. Yeah, let's take the engines out.
I am listening.
Oh, keep moving.
Suspending tactical cogitators. Enemy in sight.
And we'll take your engine out while we're at it. Okay, here we go. Boarding torpedoes coming in. And I've lost the track on you. Oh, you need to heal.
Marine, calm the machine spirit.
I'm going to just tell you to do whatever you want to do, to be honest. I think you're going to die. Meanwhile, over here, let's start prepping people.
We are the chosen of the Emperor.
Now, the boarding torpedoes don't turn very much, so we kind of need to make sure they're at least somewhat set up. So you can have one, you can have one, you can have some more.
Ready for battle.
And you should probably turn this way slightly more.
Ready for battle.
Okay.
Suspending tactical cogitators.
There we go, we lost the Gladius. Which is fine, kind of expected that.
Show us the enemy.
Okay, I want you to pass this way.
Maneuver engaged.
Ooh, okay, they've launched torpedoes, that's not good.
New vector acknowledged.
Dodgy time. Hi, torpedoes. Oh god, yeah, we're not really dodging those so much as taking at least 2 of them in the broadside.
Tactical assessment.
Suspending tactical cogitators.
And we've lost track of one of the ships.
Enemy
Not
in
great.
Beginning tactical assessment. I am listening. Main batteries fire.
Okay, how are we doing?
Astartes vessel ready.
You're doing okay. I'm just going to tell you... you can't do any boarding actions. Yeah, they've got the shields up. Right, are we ready to unleash again? Homing torpedo. Homing torpedo. Homing torpedo. And normal torpedoes in this direction, I think. Oh, these ones might completely... Yeah, are you going to hit that? That is an object in space. That would be bad. That would be a waste of boarding torpedoes. Also, these Space Marines inside are probably going to get very disappointed. Yeah, that was a complete waste.
Ship taking heavy damage.
Okay, now, if you look at this, it says a number of assault actions, 2. Strike crews actually get 3, so boarding actions are really quite nice, and I don't really want to waste them on something so little as a firestorm, so I'm actually going to manually take that off, tell you to heal, and what we're going to do is we're going to do about face. And no, they've gone invisible, which means that attack is going to miss. They're not at home anymore. Oh, actually, the torpedoes I sent homing hit here, that's fine.
Tactical assessment. Space Marine escort lost.
Okay, we lost the escort over here.
Ready for battle. Astartes vessel ready.
Which way are you pointing? Yeah, that'll do.
Show us the enemy.
And then... 4...
Underway.
Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Boarding action time. And then boost. We're just going to try and get you out of here.
At your command. Damage reaching.
Ow, critical damage. Not good. Ow, 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 ow. And you're going to go into there and get lost. Damn it. Ooh, we might overshoot here. You dead yet? Yes, there you go. Come on. Give me some hits. Got a hit. Right, now, because you don't actually have boarding torpedoes, I'm just going to start moving you ahead. And use it as a distraction
Moving to
to keep
position.
people at range. Because I want as many boardings as possible before too late. Problem is, I can only see you right now. So we'll take the shot.
Ready for battle.
Show us the enemy.
Oh god. Those boarding torpedoes might actually hit us.
All power to engine.
There we go. You're going to come down here and discover us. I can't really do much about that. There we go. Destroyed those with Starhawks.
Astartes vessel ready.
Nice amount of boarding actions there. Engine enemy taken out, along with decks.
Tactical assessment. Suspending tactical cogitators. Enemy in sight.
Enjoy those. Oh, yeah! Good.
Damage.
I approve. Yeah, you should definitely brace your impact. But probably a bit late now. And then let's stasis bomb
Enemy in sight.
here.
Space Marines ready.
Right, let's target you. You.
I'm listening.
And you.
Suspending tactical cogitators.
We've been identified. No! Defensive turret's getting an advantage now.
Beginning tactical assessment.
Hell, that was nearly dead. Not bad. Actually, that said, a lot of its stuff here is orange, which means if it does a heal, it can fix them. It can't heal because we actually broke that. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Beginning
Let's try and get
tactical
into the
assessment.
rear of the Imperial ships because that's what we've
New
got really
vector
weak armor.
acknowledged.
Space Marines have basically all-round armor that's the same,
Moving
I
to
think.
position.
I need to double-check that. I think it's 75 all-round.
Beginning tactical assessment.
Space Marines ready.
Okay, let's get everyone pointed up
Repositioning.
here.
Astartes vessel ready. Suspending tactical cogitators. Beginning tactical assessment.
Right, they've got a ship jumping out. That's fine.
Show us the enemy.
Show us the enemy. Suspending tactical cogitators.
Right, now we just make sure we're not in the way of the boarding torpedoes.
Full speed.
Do a heal. Taking pretty heavy broadsides from the Imperials like this is kind of painful. Oh, there's an enemy ship there. I was going to dive into that cloud. I might still be able to pull it off. Okay, boarding torpedoes. Yes. Yes, good.
Beginning
I approve.
tactical assessment.
Now I'm hoping we can get maybe another 2 boarding torpedoes before we have to do stuff.
Ready for battle.
Ow. That said, I really haven't done as much damage to these guys as I really wanted.
Ready for battle.
Beginning tactical
Right.
assessment.
You there.
Astartes vessel ready.
You there. And honestly, we need to get a little bit more on you, because you really haven't even been touched, as far as I can tell. I mean, a little bit of damage, but
Suspending tactical
we need to take down some weapons and
cogitators.
stuff. And now we can do a reload action,
Masonry
which will mean that
army.
we get our stuff quicker. And then I'm thinking stasis bomb.
Suspending tactical cogitators.
Yeah, that's going to overshoot, because you annoyingly decided to accelerate.
Beginning tactical assessment.
Too late!
Beginning tactical assessment.
Right, let's also get down a disruption bomb then.
Suspending tactical cogitators.
Come on.
Beginning tactical assessment.
Right. Launch. But also,
Show us
we should
the
probably
enemy.
start moving forwards.
Standard speed engaged.
Come on. There we go. Right.
Tactical assessment.
Launch. And launch.
Suspending tactical cogitators.
Ow, you've got a lot of fires on board.
All service
Right.
laws and tech
Let's force them to
marines
make a
begin
mutiny
repair.
check. 50%, 50%. Let's make it on the big guy.
Suspending
They
tactical
pass the mutiny check.
cogitators.
God damn it. However...
Be denied.
Oh, ow. Generator destroyed us.
Beginning tactical assessment.
Not bad in general.
Where
We need to avoid being rammed.
Boarding caused critical damage.
And stop, because I don't want to go in that. That looks painful.
Beginning tactical assessment.
Generator damage, that's fine. Let's also send Norga over here so we can see this guy.
Suspending tactical cogitators.
Oh, we did it!
As
With a ram that I
vessel
didn't mean to
ready.
do. Eh, I'll take it. We are taking quite a lot of damage though.
Space Marines ready.
Beginning tactical
Yeah, you need
assessment.
to heal.
Ready for battle.
Beginning tactical
And yeah, you should
assessment.
probably do some sort of... I have no idea what that was,
Sight.
but they've used an ability and it does not look nice.
At your command. Suspending tactical cogitators.
Right, boarding torpedoes all the way.
I am listening.
Beginning tactical assessment.
Burn. Burn.
Power to
I don't think we're going to be out in time. Ow! Oh, that was actually really painful.
I am listening.
Right, nice amount
Beginning
of
tactical assessment.
boardings there.
Ready for battle.
You're jumping.
Suspending tactical
It's
cogitators.
that guy. If we can take that guy down, we should be good.
Show us the enemy.
Come on, give me some like good boarding cannon shot. Not boarding cannon, bombardment cannon shots. Now,
Beginning
a
tactical
fun thing about the
assessment.
Space Marines is the Space Marines are actually kind of not allowed to have a proper fleet under the Codex Astartes because then they'd be too powerful and they could go rogue, which is what happened in the Horus Heresy.
Space Marines
However,
ready.
they have a fleet built around ground combat, not around space combat, which is why they have bombardment cannons. The idea being just to support their ground forces. However, they're also really powerful in space combat.
Suspending tactical cogitators.
Yeah. Not really what the Codex Astartes intended.
I am listening. Show us the enemy.
Halt
I'm going to get you to
advance.
stop, turn, and we're actually going to try and unleash a load of torpedoes inside.
Space Marines ready.
Prepare for impact. New vector acknowledged.
Ready? Here we go. Oh, good shot. That one actually seemed to go almost straight through, but whatever.
Initiate targeting protocols.
Good.
Cannot withstand much more.
Ow, we've taken a real pounding, but we can do at least a lightning strike board.
Cogitators.
Right, let's try and actually just
Hold
hide up
course.
here. Like, we can't heal or anything. We might as actually well jump out of that
Beginning
ship.
Tactical assessment. Beginning warp jump.
Yeah, they're jumping out.
Ready for
Awesome.
Beginning tactical assessment.
battle. I am listening.
Brothers, we have lost a ship.
It does happen.
Space Marines ready. Beginning tactical assessment. Initiate
Right, boarding
targeting
torpedoes.
protocols. New vector acknowledged.
Boarding torpedoes.
Suspending tactical cogitators.
Boarding torpedoes. Notice that they only like start homing after a little while. Uh-oh.
Show us the enemy.
Uh-oh. Burn, 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 burn. Yes, if your own boarding torpedoes hit you, somewhat counterintuitively, they actually do quite a lot of damage and will, yes, they will try and board you, which is weird.
Tactical cogitators.
You'd think that the starters on board would be like, yeah, this is an Imperial ship, let's not destroy it. But apparently not.
Space Marines ready.
We need to get in closer so we can use our actual boarding, which is 3 from a strike
Suspending
cruiser.
tactical cogitators.
Really? Success against an Astartes ship?
Beginning tactical
Right,
assessment.
come mutiny. 4% chance.
Tech Marine, calm the machine spirit.
Right, let's try and catch up.
Full speed.
They're taking a lot of damage, look at that.
Assessment.
Most of it's temporary. Oh, and they are actually mutinied.
Suspending
Oh, sweet.
tactical cogitators. Suspending tactical cogitators.
There's our boarding action. And then we can flip around and torpedo them.
New vector acknowledged. Halt advance.
Come on.
Redirecting.
Boom!
Beginning tactical assessment.
Oh yeah! Now, of course, that was Space Marines versus Imperials, which is both of them want somewhat close range. And I know that my tactic of staying back was somewhat counterintuitive to the whole, oh, you want close range, but against Imperials, you can't really just go up and go, oh, I want to smash you in the face, or I want to smash you in the face, because then the Imperials will actually have a decent chance of winning. However, I was sitting back and just spamming boarding torpedoes did give us a quite good advantage. Like, a lot of their escorts went down to about half health. Well, not the escorts, the light cruisers went down to about half health, which was somewhat beneficial to us because when they came in, a lot of them did sort of jump out or very squishy. The Mars class is the tough one because that was already prepped, but what can you do? Anyway, I've been EnterElysium. If you've enjoyed, please like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. And oh, by the way, tonight there is the second episode of our RPG show, Roll For It, which of course has me, Splattercat, Shen, Avak, and Mangled Pork, all taking place over at twitch.tv/rollforit at 9 PM BST or 1 PM PDT, or whatever your local equivalent is. Where we're playing in the Warhammer 40k universe, playing Dark Heresy, and they're all playing a band of Inquisitor sort of peoples who have to go around and, provided they don't screw up, defend the Imperium from aliens, demons, heretics, that kind of jazz. It should be really fun, so come check it out. But anyway, until then, stay shiny.